Well, after the mecca that was Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Brickyard 400, we are now heading to the last road course stop on the tour. The third and last road course race of the season, I should say. Watkins Glen International in the beautiful Finger Lakes region in upstate New York. As we're here today for the running of the Bud at the Glen, is where we're at here today. It's a stop number 23 on the Castrol GTX Cup Series. Let's get started live for his running event. On the pole, it is Jesse Turner in car 01 in the U.S. Army Pontiac. He'll be alongside the winner of Auto Club this season, Seth Cole, and number 98, the K-Love Ford. Second row has a pretty potent duo right here. Number 33, Skull Bandit Chevrolet of Zach Rogers. 4-time winner this season. He won at Richmond, won at Texas, won at Bristol, and he also won at New Hampshire this season. Alongside of him, Dylan Young in car number 2, the Miller Lite Dodge. Third row, see car number 3, Cole Deaver in the GM Goodrich Chevrolet. And number 99, Levi McIntyre in the Aflac Ford Fusion. Levi was winner this season at Dover. Going to row number 4, we have Quentin Moore, the winner at Atlanta, the Racing with Jesus Dodge, car number 89, excuse me. He'll be alongside the first Pocono winner this season, Johnny Gardner, in number 12, the Alltel Dodge. And he's one of the 3 New Yorkers in the field, by the way, Seth Cole and Jesse Turner being the other 2. Fifth row, we'll see car 24, DuPont Chevrolet of Charles Sanford, yet to win a race this season. He won this race last season, though. See if he can make it 2 in a row at the Glen. He'll be alongside car number 11, Mitchell Collins in the FedEx Ground Toyota. Next row down, Paul Minnick in 16, the Family Channel Ford Thunderbird, and he'll be alongside car 43, the STP Pontiac of Mike Becker, the Daytona 500 champion. Next row down, we'll see Carson Gum. He's been on tear as of late with a few good runs lately. He's in the Dodge Dealers Dodge, car number 19, the Casey Atwood car, not the Mayfield car. Besides, the Mayfield car didn't have rookie stripes in the back. And he'll be alongside car 55, the Energy Machine Toyota of Daniel Bouchard. A good qualifying for him, and by the way, in that number 55 machine. Next row down is car 7, Jackson Haywood in the XM Barriers Ford. And number 40, Coors Light Dodge of Sky Commons. Next row down is Matt Haas in 18 and Keith Batson in car 88, the Quality Care Services Ford Credit Ford. Matt was winner at Talladega this season, the first Talladega race. Keith Batson was the man who won the second Talladega race this season, along with the race at Riverside. Next row down has Kev Shear in 00 and number 20, Emmanuel Hartnett. Next row down has Ryan Brommer in the Valvoline Ford, car number 6. He'll be alongside car 30, Shane Lake in the Gumout Pontiac. Next row down has Benjamin Miles in car 21, the Motorcraft Quick Lane Ford. He'll come out swinging here in this race, I will bet you. He'll be alongside car number 1, Nathan Orman, who nearly won that Talladega race that Batson won, by the way. He's the number 1 Bass Pro Shops Trucker Boat Chevrolet. Next row down, Zach Winkle in number 26 and number 9, Zachary Fitzwater, usually pretty good on the road courses. We'll see if he is today. Next row down, James Henry in 31 and number 22, Dylan Poteet. Next row down has car number 14, the Office Depot Mobile One Chevrolet of Tristan Allen. He'll be alongside car 25, Bill Parker, the winner at Darlington this season, the UAW Delphi Chevrolet. Next row down, JSJ Jefferson, car 5, the Kellogg's Cornflakes Chevrolet. And the second Pocono winner, Ryan George in the 15 Quality Care Ford. Next row down has car 4, William Brock in the Kodak Film Chevy. He's had some pretty good runs as of late. Beside him, number 32, Matthew Logan, the man who won at Charlotte in the 600 this season. Next row down has 2-time winner Kyle Matthews in the 42 Coors Light Pontiac. He started back in the back. We had a good car in practice. See if he can make his way through the field here today. He'll be alongside car number 48, Michael Whitman in the Lowe's Chevrolet. Next row down is Jeremy Diaz in 71 and number 8, Rob Evans. The starting shotgun in the field will be car 28, Texaco Haviland Ford of Cat Batson. And Joshua Osborne, the points leader, starts way back in the back in 40th position. Joshua's got a long way to go if he hopes to win this race. Jesse Turner, as you see right there, has one of our in-car cameras in today's event, by the way. He, Seth Cole, both have 2 of our cameras. The other 2 camera cars will ride inside Levi McIntyre and will also ride inside Charles Sanford's car. So that's the cameras for today's event. Here comes the command to fire the engines for this, the Bud at the Glen.
Gentlemen, start your engines!
This track, 2.454 miles in length here in this event, and As the field comes off the as we'll roll into turn number 10, we're about to do 14 laps around this racetrack here. 14 laps doesn't seem like much, but on a track like this, it is a lot. It is a long time. As this track takes about 70 seconds to complete, a minute and 10, by the way, if you want to be precise. As the field comes off corner number 11, as the field will be led in the hands of a couple of New Yorkers, Jesse Turner and Seth Cole, even though neither one's from New York City, as the green flag comes out. And let's go road racing at Watkins Glen. Side by side, and Jesse Turner gets the jump as he goes into turn number 1. Turner's had a bit of a rugged season this season, and he hopes for this to be a season saver if he can win this race at the Glen. And he hopes that, well, this or any of the other 13 that remain after this season, after this race, as we're on the 23rd race of 30, actually 23 of 34. But actually, this will be 11 left after this. Excuse me on that one. Zach Rogers goes to 3rd, Dylan Young 4th, and about for 5th between Cole Deaver and Levi McIntyre as they come down the long straightaway that connects turns 9 and 10. In the 10th turn, one of the slowest corners of the track, and now on to turn number 11 as they come down to complete the first lap of this race. And it'll be Jesse Turner leading the lap. Here comes Seth Cole to the low side of the track, trying to get a run into turn number, trying to see if he can outbreak Turner in turn number 1. Stays in behind Turner, as a matter of fact, so where he goes, and Seth Cole will probably regroup and try again some other place. A lot of passing opportunities at the Glen, I will say for sure. For sure, much like what you had at Sonoma and at Riverside. And look how fast they go. Almost 190 miles an hour into the inner loop. That's turns 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then you go through turn number 9, a sweeping turn. We have to play with throttle just a little bit, though. But then mash the gas right off turn number 9. And already up to 150 miles an hour, 160. Speed increasing 170. Up to about 176 miles an hour into turn number 10. Where he goes down about 100 miles an hour. Now into turn number 11. And down to about 93 miles an hour through turn number 11. So Jesse Turner will lead him down for lap number 2. Battle for 3rd, Dylan Young and Zach Rogers going at it as they go into turn number 1. Rogers not mainly known for his road racing prowess, but here he is up in the front of the field there. He sits 3rd in the points coming in this event, and with Osborne and Matthews both starting on the back here, Rogers has an opportunity to make up some points, by the way, on that top 2 spots, because he comes in 158 behind the lead coming into this event. Nigabet 3rd on down will want to gain points on the leaders, by the way, who had pulled well ahead. I think it was after Talladega, I think it was, the Die Hard 500. Young got off on the curbing a little bit, and he gets passed by Rogers and also Deaver as well. So Deaver gains a spot. He's at the 4th position now. Quentin Moore has a pretty good run here. He's running in 7th position at the moment right now in the number 89 machine. He's another one not mainly known for his road racing prowess. As is, of course, also McIntyre for that fact, too. He is... So Moore running 7th, McIntyre running 6th. And they're about to trade spots here, I would imagine, going into turn number 1. They go into turn number 1. They look like they're almost touching in the turn number 1, almost. But sometimes looks can be deceiving here, when it comes, especially when you view a race on a road course. Meantime, Cole Deaver's gotten around Zach Rogers. That's 3rd position he just gained. So Deaver up to 3rd, Rogers 4th, Young 5th, Moore is in 6th, 7th is McIntyre, 8th is Johnny Gardner, 9th Charles Sanford. Mitchell Collins running 10th at the moment. Pretty good run for the number 11 FedEx team. 12th is Paul Minnick. 13th, Mike Becker. Carson Gum Carson Gum 14th. 15th is Keith Batson. Jackson Haywood's in 16th. 17th is Sky Cummins. 18th is Daniel Bouchard. 19th is Matt Haas. And 20th is Emmanuel Hartnett. Like that, 18th is Haas. 19th is Hartnett. 20th is Ryan Brommer as he tries to hold off the one car of Nathan Ormond. Meantime, Batson's gotten around Carson Gum. That 88 car looks pretty fast at this point. Back at the front of the field right there, there is still Jesse Turner leading. Seth Cole second position at the moment still. Cole Deaver, however, is closed up on those front two cars, however. Deaver up the third spot now in that number 3 machine. In the meantime, Dylan Young tries to get around Zach Rogers as he moves to the outside of turn number 11. But Rogers has the preferred group to the low side. Now Mike Becker trying to get around the 16 car. That's side-by-side for the position. That's for 11th. And whoa! Batson way up in the high side in that number 11 turn. It looked almost like Jeff Gordon and Tony Stewart on the same part of the course. Way back in 2000, and I'd say Batson got darn close to getting into the wall right there. So he and Minnick got a little get-together. Minnick takes the spot from Batson, but I'm sure Keith's not happy with that. Meantime, continuing our run through the field here, Nathan Orman running 21st. 22nd is Benjamin Miles. 23rd, Kev Shear. 24th is Zachary Fitzwater. Shane Lake running 25th. As you see, Nathan Orman trying to get around, trying to hold off Ryan Brommer. Shane Lake, 25th. Zach Winkle matching his car number in 26th position. As you see now, a couple of cars trying to make a pass in the turn number 1. Phil Parker, 27th. 28th is Ryan George. 29th is Dylan Poteet. 30th is now Kyle Matthews. 31st is William Brock. 32nd, James Henry. 33rd, Tristan Allen. 34th, Michael Whitman. 35th, Jay Jefferson. 36th is Rob Evans. 37th is Jeremy Diaz. 38th, Joshua Osborne. 39th is Matthew Logan. And 40th is Kat Batson. Meantime, Cole Deaver tried to look to the low side of Seth Cole to try to take position. That was a bad idea because here comes the 33 car Zach Rogers for third spot. He's got it for the moment, but Deaver falls back in behind. So Deaver loses third position now to Rogers. Seth Cole, meantime, trying to make a move to the low side. Here he comes for the lead on Jesse Turner in the turn number 1. Let's see who outbreaks who going into the first turn. They're gonna go toe to toe with each other in turn number 1. Seth to the low side, Turner to the high side of the track. Here's they come into turn number 1. They're side by side. Turn number 2, excuse me now. And Seth Cole takes the lead, but Turner says, "Nuh-uh, I want it back," and they're side by side again through turn number 4. Zach Rogers decides who he wants to go with. If he wants to go with Turner, if he wants to go with Seth Cole. And Seth jumps the curbing on the inner loop, and Turner keeps the lead. That curbing is almost like kryptonite to these cars, or as if they go through the curbing and everything, they'll lose position on the track here as they come down through the 10th, through the 11th corner. So Seth knows he's got the car to give it a try. Question is, does he have one more try left in it though? However, plenty of racing to go though. We're now down to 6 to go here at the Glen. On board with Seth Cole in car number 98. Seth closed up just a little bit. That's now down to 18 per second going into turn number 2. He peaks slow on Turner's cars. They come off through turn 2. Now turn 3, it's a blind corner. You never know what's ahead of it until you get there, unfortunately, sometimes. Off to number 4, about 175 miles there, 185. 190 into turn number 5. It's the inner loop. They both jump the curbing a little bit as they go through the 9th corner. On board with Levi McIntyre now, number 99. He runs in 10th position now as Mitchell Collins has gotten around him. And now from Charles Sanford's view as he runs right now in 8th. Up ahead of him, Dylan Young in 7th. They saw Quentin Moore trying to make a move on Johnny Gardner. That's for 5th position. And Quentin will take that spot. So move the Morgan Shepherd cars up ahead a little bit. Gardner running 6th again, right there, number 2. Up ahead of his Penske teammate, Dylan Young. Meantime, the 4-car battle for the lead going on here as they'll be coming down for 3 laps to go this time by. Can Jesse Turner hold them all off for his first victory of the season? About to find out here as we watch Seth Cole. He's still trying to see where he can make a move. If he can make a move, come off turn number 11. You knew he had a pretty good try in turn number 1 a couple of laps ago that almost got him the lead, except he jumped the curbing through the inner loop, and that cost him the shot. Margin is 19 hundredths of a second between the first 2 cars now. Zach Rogers is 54 back here. He's weighing away in case something happens to those front 2 cars. That could be there for the taking. Down through the inner loop they go. There you see the battle we was talking about there. Quentin Moore, Johnny Gardner, Dylan Young, and Charles Sanford going at it. Nobody's falling out of the race just yet here. Joshua Osborne, a points leader, running back in 37th position. Kyle Matthews, meantime, has moved into 30th position. Unfortunately for those 2 drivers there, that's going to cost them a lot in the points as they head into the next race on the tour at Michigan for the Champion Spark Plug 400. Always a great race up on the 2-mile D-shaped racetrack in the Irish Hills of Brooklyn, Michigan. So we'll be heading to next on the tour. 2 laps to go. It'll be white flag next time by the way, at the Glen. Does Seth Cole have anything for Jesse Turner in that 0-1 car? As we said at Indianapolis, in the finish over there, if you got the stuff though, now's the time to show it. In the turn number 10, they come. Turner Makes it through there nicely. Seth Cole trying to close up a little bit. As they come off turn number 11, the white flag waves, 1 to go. A pair of black cars, 2 drivers from the state of New York. Going at it, white flag waves, 1 lap to go. Jesse Turner versus Seth Cole. Who's it going to be at the butt at the Glen? Like we said, if something happens to those front two, Zach Rogers is in third. Off in the turn number 5, the inner loop as they come down into the turn. Johnny Garner now tries to make a pass on Quentin Moore for position, but it doesn't appear Seth has got anything for that 0-1 car. At this point, Turner keeps it smooth through turn number 9. Comes off, it comes down through turn number 10. 1 more turn to go. He has had a rugged season up to this point right there. Has not had the finishes to show for how good of a car he's got. And it's finally going to pay off for him. Jesse Turner across the start, takes the checker flag. Jesse Turner wins the butt at the Glen. Seth Cole made a nice try, made a valiant try coming off the last turn on the last lap, but not quite enough. But not quite enough to get the run to the checker flag. And as Jesse Turner in the 0-1 U.S. Army Pontiac gets his first victory of the season, and in fact, one of his last wins came right here at Watkins Glen too, as a matter of fact, as he won on the track back in season 16. Average speed 130.134. Second position will go to Seth Cole. Third to Zach Rogers. Fourth to Cole Deaver. Fifth place will go to Quentin Moore. Johnny Gardner 6th. Dylan Young 7th. Charles Sanford 8th. 9th, Levi McIntyre. And Mitchell Collins with a good top 10 finish. Finishes in 10th position. Rest of the finishing order. Paul Minix 11th. 12th will go to Mike Becker. Keith Batson 13th. Carson Gum 14th. I'm sure there's going to be a little discussion after the race over what those two went through about halfway through the event. Carson Gum 14th, Jackson Haywood 15th, Sky Cummins 16th, Matt Haas 17th, Daniel Bouchard with a good day finishing 18th, 19th will go to Emmanuel Hartnett, and Ryan Brommer holds off Nathan Orman to come home in 20th. Orman comes home 21st, 22nd Kev Shearer, Benjamin Miles 23rd, Zachary Fitzwater 24th, 25th will go to Zach Winkle, Shane Lake 26th, Dylan Parker 27th, Dylan Pote, his rugged season continues, he ends up 28th. 29th will go to Ryan George. 30th, Kyle Matthews. 31st will go to James Henry. William Brock, 32nd, 33rd will go to Michael Whitman. Jay Jefferson, 34th. Joshua Osborne, 35th. 36th will go to Tristan Allen. Jeremy Diaz, Rob Evans, Cat Batson, and Matthew Logan was the finishing order in today's event. So caution-free at the Glen after all 14 laps completed, and Jesse Turner's rugged losing streak is now broken as he wins today at Watkins Glen. And you can bet he's going to want 2 in a row when we go to the next race on the tour at Michigan for the Champion Spark Plug 400. As it's all ovals from here on out, though. This is, as we mentioned, the third and last race on a road course this season at least, until we go back to Sonoma in season 25 at least. So that will do it here today at the Glen. If you like what you see here, be sure to subscribe to the NNSCRA Sports and Gaming channel. We got in our races, gaming videos, in our online videos as well too. Whenever the president of the NNSCRA and Seth Cole and second place finisher today, Seth Cole is ours for his channel. And be sure to check out our offline series as well, including the new Pedigree Xfinity series, the Dorsal Cup series, the Marvel Studios Cup Series on Thrashmania 899's channel, and also Michael Norman's Budweiser All-Pro Series, also right here on the NNSCRA channel as well. So some of the best offline and online series are under the NNSCRA umbrella. You will not regret checking those races out neither. So that will do it today here at Watkins Glen Speedway. Congratulations again to Jesse Turner, the winner of the Butt at the Glen. For now, this is James Colson, the production of the NNSCRA. Offline racing at its best. We will see you at Michigan.